quieter.
All right, so how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All right, so what's your name?
I'm Mark.
Mark? Man, what you got here? I don't see these every day either.
There's not too many of these left. This is a 77 Pontiac Grand Prix SJ.
Wow.
Has the 404 barrel quadrijet.
400.
And it's an SJ, so that's a sport model, top of the line. Has a
all right, you say the SJ stand for what now?
yeah, the SJ is a sport, and it's the SJ is the top of the line, so it has a 404 barrel.
Okay.
It has the console package. It has the bucket seats. Has the tilt steering wheel.
Wow.
And this is the last, really, of the Mohicans, the last big Pontiac, because after this they shrunk them down.
They shrunk them down.
They were all small,
Exactly.
plasticky, and the engine blocks went to like a 301, where this is the last of the 400.
So how long you had her?
Well, I've had about 6 years now.
About 6 years?
Yeah.
Where you find her at?
Boston, Massachusetts.
You went way to Boston, huh?
I actually bought it online and had it shipped to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had it shipped on a November day. I kind of bought it for a birthday gift for myself. And it was just as it was driving up, it was starting to lightly snow. I pulled it in the garage, and there was about 4 inches of snow, so all I could do was play with it all day. And I had an old '69 Pontiac Bonneville, and everything's right where I remembered it.
Right.
But when I was in high school, I worked at the cinema. My boss's wife had a brand new one that he drove that day. And
That's why I was going to ask you, did you have one when you was younger, or you
So-
just seen hers, huh?
And it was both of his and his wife's, but his wife's car, it was brand new. It had like maybe 1,000 miles on it.
Right.
And he called me up to the projection booth and he says, "Hey, can you go over to Ace Hardware, go to the bank and get some change?" And he threw his wife's keys at me.
Oh,
I'm
really?
17 years old.
Yeah.
And I remember getting in, and it was light blue with blue velour.
So it was like your first love, huh?
Yeah, so it was so cool. So I went to the bank and went to the hardware store. I didn't want to come back. You know?
Right,
It was in
right.
between the movies, and that's really that's what I fell in love with.
You fell in love with him,
And
huh?
my dad was an old Pontiac guy. He had a brand new 41 Pontiac that he bought for his. He got delivery on it the morning of his wedding.
Oh,
And
really?
he took it up to Manitowoc and took the car ferry over to Michigan and had their honeymoon. And so I was just kind of always an old Pontiac guy. And I had a
Right.
Fiero with a 4-speed that I bought brand new when I was in my 20s. But,
Oh, okay.
but this is the one that
This is the
kind of
one
my
you-
high school story.
And you finally found one,
Yeah,
huh?
let me pop the hood for you.
All right, let me see the doors here. I'm gonna open the.
They're a big boat. You can see the buckets too.
SJ.
It has a center console with the tilt steering wheel and the center shifter.
Yeah, look at those doors, guys. Yeah. Yeah, they came with the seam sealer. Wow.
So this is all
Is
pretty
this
much original.
This original?
Yeah.
Wow.
It has the Rally 2 wheels with the white walls. I'll probably
Look at
eventually
those seats,
sometime put the raised whites on it, but this is how it came out of the factory with the white walls.
Wow.
And
Look
then
at this.
Just to have the tilt steering wheel and the rear window defogger,
Right,
and has the
right.
front disc brakes, and has air conditioning that still works.
This car really, really looks good.
Oh, thanks.
Look at that. Yeah, that is nice.
So this is
So hold on, real quick on the. It's got SJ model right there on the steering, on the shifter
and don't
console.
forget above the
Oh,
see the
wow.
radio tune suspension.
Wow,
That was
look at
new
that.
for the year.
Look at that, guys. Wow.
So this was the top of the line Pontiac
Wow.
in 1977.
Wow. Yeah, that's nice.
It's just a tank, you know. It's
Man, I love them.
the
Wow. So you said that's a 400 in
400 4-barrel quadrijet, and
Wow.
they detuned them a little bit. This wasn't for gas mileage sake. It's an 8-to-1 compression, so it does run on regular.
Oh,
Where
okay.
my old '69 Pontiac Bonneville would run on nothing but ethyl and get about 8-9 miles a gallon. Where this actually gets relatively decent mileage. You
Decent
probably get
gas
like 20
mileage.
on the highway with it.
Right.
And so it's somewhat economical. But it's got
I
the Rally
gotcha.
2 wheels on the side, so it's pretty much.
I like the rings that's on there. The rings on there too. This car is just immaculate, man.
Oh,
this
thanks.
car is beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow. You mind opening this other door?
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
It's got the power locks and the power windows.
Look at that, guys. That's nice. Look like it's got some kind of pearl in this paint, though.
Yeah, it's just the silver. I forget what the color exactly they.
Power windows. Look at that. Door locks. That interior is nice.
It's got the Landau roof with the half
baby's clean.
half vinyl there on the.
Yeah, and this is no bubbling. That's nice. That's nice, my man. Wow.
This was my favorite year.
Oh yeah.
But it's the last one because after this, they were all small. You know, they all went plastic.
This was a 77?
77. It's
77.
The last of the big Pontiacs. As far as I'm concerned, this is it.
Yeah, I got a 77 Regal that I got that I'm painting and stuff.
Kind of the same thing. Yeah, same.
Yeah. Wow. That's nice.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Well, man, all right. So I appreciate you taking out the time, my man. You stopped and let me get you on. So I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
All right.